Imagine you're lying awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, your brain running worst-case scenarios. Your car could break down, your laptop could die, your pet could need emergency surgery, you could lose your job. Not because any of those things happened, but because they might. That constant low-grade anxiety has a cause, and the first real financial milestone that starts killing it isn't $1 million. It isn't even $100,000. It's $10,000 saved. Most people think financial milestones are random. They're not. Certain amounts of money create psychological phase shifts, and $10,000 is the first one. Before it, life feels like defense. At the grocery store, you're doing mental math. When friends suggest dinner, you invent excuses. Every purchase feels like a trade-off. You're not building, you're reacting. Here's what quietly changes at $10,000. Your relationship with risk. With no savings, every decision feels dangerous. New job, course, move, all feel terrifying. With $10,000 saved, those same decisions feel manageable. Not easy, manageable. You're not quitting tomorrow, but you might finally ask for a raise. You might invest in a skill. You might walk away from a bad situation. Not because you're fearless, because you're buffered. There's biology behind us. Financial security lowers cortisol, your stress hormone. Lower cortisol means better sleep, better focus, better emotional control. So $10,000 doesn't just change your money, it changes your nervous system. Think about a check engine light. No savings? Panic. $10,000 saved? Annoyance. Same problem. Different experience. That difference improves every decision you make. Another misunderstood truth. The power of $10,000 isn't spending it, it's knowing it's there. That's the emergency fund effect. Most people who build one don't spend it on emergencies. They use it for opportunities, education, career moves, relocation, because they finally have mental bandwidth. You stop thinking, how do I survive this month? You start thinking, how do I improve my situation? There's also an identity shift. Before, I'm trying to save. Trying is temporary. Trying is optional. After consistency, I save. That sentence changes everything. People who hit $10,000 aren't more motivated, they're more repetitive. They automate saving, they remove friction, they avoid dramatic financial decisions. It looks unimpressive, which is exactly why it works. Let's talk numbers. Most unexpected expenses fall under $10,000. Car repairs, roughly $500 to $3,000. Urgent medical costs, often a few $1,000s. Moving expenses, short income gaps. $10,000 won't solve every problem, but it neutralizes most of the ones that keep people trapped. It also creates time. If your monthly expenses are $2,000, $10,000 equals 5 months of breathing room. That's the difference between taking the first bad job and waiting for a better one. Here's a counterintuitive truth. Someone with $10,000 saved is often closer to financial independence than someone earning double their income with nothing saved. Because the hardest skill isn't earning, it's keeping. Plenty of high earners are broke. Plenty of moderate earners build wealth. Difference? Habits. Saving the first $1,000 feels brutal. The second feels hard. The fifth feels normal. Habits compound before money does, and once you experience a 5-figure balance, money stops feeling like something that only disappears. It starts feeling like a tool that creates options. One of the biggest hidden benefits, decision fatigue fades. You stop making survival calculations all day. Generic versus name brand stops being a crisis. That freed mental space is where growth lives. Let's be honest, $10,000 doesn't make you rich, it gives you breathing room. And breathing room is the foundation of good financial decisions. You notice waste, you optimize small bills, you negotiate better. Small wins stack. If $10,000 feels impossible, start small. $25 per week equals about $1,300 per year. $100 per month equals $1,200 per year. $300 per month equals $3,600 per year. Consistency plus gradual increases makes the number inevitable. Not fast, inevitable. Final thought. The real transformation isn't the money, it's becoming the type of person who has money saved. Once that identity forms, bigger milestones stop feeling mythical. They start feeling mechanical. If you're playing the long game, subscribe to Calvin Invests. We turn confusing money into clear math.